Hello and good evening, and welcome to my part two of my full stack restaurant application. We are starting out with the question, what data in the application is persistent and stored in the database? So that would be like user, restaurant, dishes, and orders. And I did not change the code much. Um, and some of the challenges I overcame was the difference between authentication and authorization. And let's see, I used the existing database, SQLite. Originally, I was attempting the Mongo database and had some troubles with that. So I have accepted to use what was already in the starter code. Here you can find SQLite was present. And then I used did I use RESTful or GraphQL API? And I used the GraphQL with Apollo. And if you look here, you can find that in the JSON package. And here we have the plugin from the Strapi of the GraphQL. And here is a little bit more information that we have. So for instance, in our VS Code, I have, let's see, in the JSON Web Token, we have something that I ran. I can show you guys in a minute. And we also have here the localhost 1337, which shows the GraphQL documentation here. So let's just pull this up for a second. Okay, and I'm going to exit here. So let's see, we'll start out here. We'll go to the back end here. And I did set this up previously, so we'll just run this from the schema GraphQL. And I'm going to go npm run develop so you can see the process or part of the process. So it should pull up the localhost to access. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go here. Great. So now we're here at the localhost 1337. I'm going to go to GraphQL here. And so this would be sort of the area where we work with the API. And then now let's see, let me copy this. I'm going into my front end here. I'm going to bring this forward into the Strapi authorization. Okay, and let's put this here and now pull up. And as you can see, this is the playground for the GraphQL documentation here. So I did take some time. This took me a little while to learn. And as you can see in here, it does show up here in the plugin section. Okay, thank you. And please join me for the next section.